Now, can the Xbox One be used for content creation? Yes. Is the video quality 1080p? No, it is not. It is at 720p and can record 60 FPS. Unfortunately, no. Only 30. However, the video quality actually isn't that bad. It's actually, it looks pretty good. It could be better in some areas. It doesn't exactly show every single tiny, minute detail at 720p, but for the most part, it actually looks good. It actually looks, really, really, clear. Well, that's probably not the best word, but it looks good enough to where you can actually see the gameplay, notice, the details in it, and actually enjoy what you're looking at, and not, be looking at some sort of pixelated mess. So that's one thing. And then the other thing, the 30 FPS lock, I wish it was 60 FPS, but I feel as though they dropped it to 30 only because of hardware limitations, or perhaps it would eat up performance in the game if it recorded at 30 FPS, because obviously the Xbox One is a watered down PC, and imagine if something like Shadow Player Bandicam were running through this thing and actually where it was being used, the PC version, assuming that the PC version you could get on here, it would probably suck up tons of freaking performance from the processor on the Xbox One. The amount of time, now that is probably kind of a pet peeve I have. It's only 5 minutes, where I think that PS4 can do up to 10 minutes, which is a pretty good amount of time, and I would have loved if I could do more than 5 minutes. However, you can kind of get around that by just splicing clips together in Upload Studio and adding other clips to it, so you can actually just, 5 minutes done here, well then I can just pick up where it left off and just start recording again. And it actually isn't that difficult to access the game DVR without the Kinect. All you have to do is double tap the menu button and have the game DVR obviously ready for use, and then just switch over to it with your D-pad, and then it'll just switch over to it, start recording, and then switch back to your game using the same method, double tap, go left on the D-pad to your game, and there you go, it's there. And the one big mistake I actually ended up making early on was hitting the menu button, going to the menu, switching over to the DVR, hitting record, and then hitting the menu button again, and then switching back to the game. And when I would do that, what would happen is a weird graphical glitch would show up, and it would be pixelated for maybe about 2 or 3 seconds, and then it would clear up, but the frame rate I noticed would be a little choppy. And I ended up believing that by finding this out a couple of days ago by accident, because I really wasn't thinking about it. But it does work. It is very, it isn't complicated. It doesn't require a rocket scientist to freaking record on the Xbox One. And the Upload Studio app or software is very convenient. You can add the name of the game that you're playing so you don't get copyright flagged. And it has a voiceover option, which I am using right now. You can actually, talk about whatever you want to talk about over the gameplay, or talk about the news, articles in whatever you want to talk about, or talk about nonsense. You can talk about pretty much anything over the gameplay, it doesn't matter what, okay? You don't have to talk about games, you can talk about the crap that you took 2 days ago. But one thing I will say, I don't like the quality of the mic. I don't know if it depends on what mic you have. I'm currently using the stock mic the Xbox One came with, and I don't like the quality of it. It's not good. It's just annoying. The pop. I'm sure you just hated the fact that I said something with the P in it. The pop filter, there is no pop filter, and I wish there was. I'm almost tempted to see if I can kind of just put a piece of cotton or something over this, or perhaps something of the sort over the mic thing here, so I can actually talk without you guys hearing all the time. So hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. But will I say it's good for content creation? Yes. Is it high quality, 1080p 60 FPS? No.